Hello everyone, welcome to the channel IGCSE&GCE MATHS School. Today also we are going to discuss the paper 2H of Mathematics of Edexcel IGCSE January 2023. Then we have discussed around 8 questions in this paper. In previous videos, the playlist has been created as past paper discussion Edexcel IGCSE. I then go to the playlist and watch those videos. Then today's discussion opens with the question 9. Question 9 says write down the value of m plus 2 whole into the power 0 where m is a positive integer. Right now, if you take now Q9 part A, Q9 part A, right? Okay. Now that is they say m plus 2, the power 0. Right now, when you come to m plus 2 here, then you know 2 to the power 0 is 1, 4 to the power 0 is 1, 3 to the power 0 is 1, then x to the power 0 is 1, then a to the power 0 is 1, anything to the power 0 is 1, right? Okay, but then 0 to the power 0 is not defined, 0 to the power 0 is not defined, it is not defined in mathematics, right? Okay, then if you substitute here minus 2, what will you get? You get minus 2 plus 2, 0, 0 to the power 0. Then this value m must be restricted to something, to some level. Otherwise, m will take any value. That's why they have done m is always positive. M cannot be negative. It must be positive always. If m is positive here, it must be positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, like that. Then m is positive here, this whole thing, whole value of this m plus 2, whole value of the m plus 2 will be greater than always 2. Therefore, this will be, or this whole term will be then always the any value greater than 2 to the power 0, like 4 to the power 0, 5 to the power 0, 6 to the power 0. So, therefore, any positive value to the power 0 is always 1, as this. Any negative number to the power 0 also 1, but the 0 to the power 0 is not defined. That is the thing, right? Any number, any non-zero value to the power 0 is 1. Then this is also all as m is greater than m is positive. This m plus 2 will be a value greater than always 2. Then value greater than 2 to the power 0 always 1. Answer is there. Then next one. Simplify 3a to the power 2, b to the power 4, right? Simplify b. You have to simplify 3, a to the power 2, b to the power 4, and whole thing to the power 3, right? Now here this is a power of a power. Here inside it's a product. This 3, a to the power 2, b to the power 4 means 3 into a to the power 2 into b to the power 4. Therefore, this is a product. If it is a product, now say if it's a product like this, then you can simplify this what you call expression by multiplying the powers inside. Here power is 1. Here by multiplying the powers inside by the power outside. That means this 3 multiplied by 1, this 3 multiplied by 2, this 3 multiplied by 4, like that. But for example, if it is like this, 3 plus a squared minus b to the power 4, like that. Then can you multiply this inside powers here by 3 and simplify it? No. That is because this positive and minus signs. Because if the numbers are inside are connected by negative positive signs, you can multiply by this power outside by these powers inside. You can multiply by power outside and simplify. So you cannot in this case multiply powers inside by power outside. You can't do that. Then as here it is the multiplication, then for these powers to be multiplied by the power outside by power outside, then this operation between terms must be multiplication. Then if this is multiplication like this, now you can multiply all these powers inside by the power outside 3, right? Now in this our case here, it is multiplication. Whenever there is no positive, negative sign, you have to take that sign between as multiplication. That is the actual mathematical common sense, right? Okay. Now, right, then you can multiply these powers inside by the power outside, as inside is a product. 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, a to the power 6, 3 times 4 is 12, b to the power 12, right? Then 3 times 3, we can simplify. 3 to the power 3 times 3 is 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, that is 27. Then a to the power 6 and b to the power 12. So this is the answer, right? Now we see that. See, they say they ask you to factorize. They ask you to factorize this statement. 14 x to the power 2, y to the power 4 plus 21 x to the power 3 and y to the power 2, like that. Okay. Yeah. Now you will take the common factors out right now. Common factors. What is the 14 and 21? Look at, take first of all the two numerical values 14 and 21. What is the common factor? Then 14 can be written as 7 into 2. Then 21 can be written as 7 into 3. Then in 21 and 14 both 7 is there. 7 is taken common factor. 7 is right. Okay. Now this one. Here x squared. Here x to the power 3. Then x squared. X to the power, in this x squared, the x to the power 3 we can write as x to the power 2 into x. Then x to the power 2 is a factor of this x to the power 3. Therefore, x to the power 2, and here also there is x to the power 2. Take that x to the power 2 as a common factor. Okay. Then y. Then y here. Look at here, this y to the power 4 can be written as y to the power 4 can be written as y to the power 2 into y to the power 2. Because now these are the multiplication of indices. When you multiply indices of the same base, powers added. If you multiply this, you add these two powers, then it will be y to the power 4, like that. Then here, then y to the power 4, y to the power 2 is a factor in y to the power 4. And there is another y to the power 2 here. Therefore, y to the power 2 will be a factor for this y to the power 4 and y to the power 2. Therefore, you can take y to the power 2 also as a factor, right? Then see what is left. Then out of 14 is 2 into 7. Out of 2 into 7, we took 7 out, then 2 is left. Then out of this x to the power 2, we took the whole x to the power 2 out. There's nothing x left. Then here x to the power 4, x to the power 4, x to the power 4 was sorry, it's y to the power. So y to the power 4, this y to the power 4 is y to the power 2 into y to the power 2. Out of y to the power 2 into y to the power 2, y to the power 2 was taken. Then one more y to the power 2 is left, like that. Then next one. Next time you look at this for the next term, then this plus sign. The next term you put. Next term is 21. 21 is 7 into 3. Then 7 was a factor for 21. Of 21, it was taken. Now the 3 is left. Put here 3. Then out of the x to the power 3, x to the power 3, in x to the power 3, the factors are x to the power 2 and x. Then out of that x to the power 2 into x to the power 2 was taken out. Then this x is left, right? Now out of this y to the power 2 whole y to the power was taken, there is no y left. This is the fully factorized form. Okay. Now next one, D. D is to find the equation of this graph. Then they have given the x and y coordinates of the cutting points on the axis. Then to find the, I write it here, that is D, no? It is QD, yeah, D part. Then that is question 9D. Okay, right. Then here, then you have this is a straight line graph. Then in straight line graph, equation must be found according to the general form of straight line graph. But general form of straight line graph equation is y equals mx plus c. M is the gradient, c is the intercept. Then we have to find first m, then c, then find, substitute them into that general form, right? Okay. Then here y-intercept is very clear. Y-intercept is the y coordinate at which the graph cuts the y-axis. Graph cuts the y-axis, right? Then this is the y coordinate to the point at which the graph cuts the. This graph cuts the y at this point, y-axis, and the y coordinate that is 4. Therefore, c equals 4. Then M. M is what? M is what we call this one. In this case, now we can apply the gradient formula, the y1 minus y2, x1 minus x2, but no need of doing that. But here it is, you can take this easily without any substitution like that. Here, then we write, we use the gradient m equals rise over r. We apply that because we have been given the triangle nicely. Here 90 degrees, right? Rise over r. Okay. Now then we apply that. Then here rise means this length along the horizontal length. Then run is horizontal length. Rise means vertical length. This is now from this point. If you start, we go like this until 0. From 2 to 0, it is how much? From 2 to 0, it is minus 2 because you are coming left side. The left side movement is always taken as minus, right? You come leftward minus 2 and upward means positive. How much? This much more. This is the rise. This is the run. Then run equals this much. Rise equals 4. Then substitute here. Rise is 4, run is minus 2. Then minus 2. 4 divided by minus 2 is minus 2. Then m is minus 2. Then substitute. M is minus 2. Then we can do all that we have to do now is just to substitute this m value, the gradient value, and the y-intercept value into this general form of the straight line graph equation. That is y equals m is how much? Minus 2x. Then c is how much? 4. Like this. This is the answer for that. Okay. D is that. That is how you find it. Now go to question 10. Question 10, a triangle has been given. They say that two sides of the triangle are equal. This side is 24. They say perimeter of the triangle is 24. The perimeter is the sum of the lengths of all three sides. Sum of the lengths of all three sides is equal to perimeter. Then if you want to find the perimeter, add this side, then this side. Then you get the perimeter. Right, okay. As now, we are asked to find the area. Find the area. If you take to find, you know how to find the area. Geometric formula for finding the area. Area of a triangle equals area of triangle equals how much? Half into base into height. Half into base into height. So half into base into height. Then in the isosceles triangle, then if you know this height of the triangle like this height. This height of the triangle, then we know this 24, that is the base height, we know, they can apply. But here, but the problem is we don't know height. Then we will see that we can find that height. Then in the isosceles triangle, the two sides are equal. Then other properties, then as angles opposite those equal sides are equal. Then this angle opposite this side, this angle opposite this side. So this side opposite this angle, this side opposite this angle, this angle opposite this side, this angle opposite this, right? Okay. They are equal. These two angles are also equal. If this is 50, this is also 50. Then take this one, this is a different angle. Different angle opposite this different side. This side is different from these two. These two are equal, but this is not equal to one of any of those two sides. So this is these two angles are equal, but this angle is different from both of these. If this is 50, this is 50. It's 100, then it will be 80. Like different. Then if you draw the perpendicular, if you draw the bisector of this different angle, it will be the perpendicular bisector of different side here. Therefore, this part equal this part. Here it is 12. Here also it is 12. Right. Okay. Okay. Now we will see the because we are going to find this one. We will take this as h height. Then to find that one, if you know this side, then use this right angle triangle with Pythagoras theorem. We'll apply the Pythagoras theorem to this right angle triangle, find h. We can do that. Then see whether we can find this. If this is A, this is A, we can write that as they have given the perimeter here. We can write A plus what is this 24. This 24. This side, and this whole side 24 equals how much? This is 54. This is the statement of the perimeter. Perimeter is set to be equal to 50. Therefore, we can equate this statement of perimeter to this perimeter numerical value of the perimeter. Right now, here 2a. A plus a 2a, then this 24 equals 54, then take this 24 to other side, then it will be 24 becomes negative, then 50 minus 24, then 24, 50 minus, so that's 54, I'm sorry, this 54, then 54 minus 24, then 54 minus 24 is 30, then 2a equals 30, then a equals, divide 30 by 2, then 15, a is 15, then this will be 15, this also will be 15, these two sides. Now we know if you take this triangle, right triangle, you know two sides, we know hypotenuse and one of those other sides, 12. We want to find h. Then we can apply Pythagoras theorem like this. You can apply Pythagoras theorem like this. Then what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse squared equals sum of the squares of other two sides. That means 15 squared equals 12 squared plus h squared. Then right, 15 squared equals 12 squared plus h squared. Then 15 means 225, 144, that is 12 squared, then plus h squared, then 225 minus 144, how much? H squared, then this one will be 81 equals h squared, then h equals square root 81, that is some 9, h is 9, height is 9. Then height we found here, it is 9. Now we can find the area of this isosceles triangle. We know the base, we know the height, and substitute here. Then it will be half into base is how much? That is 24 into h is 9. Then 12 times 24 over 2 times for 20 is 12. Then 12 times is 108. 108 square centimeters. Oh, that's all. Okay. That is all. This question 9 and question 10 of the paper 2 mathematics A of Edexcel IGCSE January 2023. So with this, we stop this video, and with the expectation of meeting you in a different interesting video to discuss the rest of the questions of this paper. And thank you very much for watching. Until then, have a nice time. Goodbye.